September's energy is all about release and realignment. Are you ready to close old cycles before stepping into the new? Welcome to September, the month of harvest and completion. As the 9th month, it carries the vibration of ending, integration, and preparing the soil for what's next. Think of it as nature's way of gently reminding us that everything has a season and that in order to grow, we must let go. And this month invites us to step back, breathe deeply, and ask, what am I ready to release so I can realign with my true path? Hello, I'm Christine Gold. I am a psychic medium, a Reiki master teacher, animal seer, and fellow empath, and each month I tap into the energies of the month. Now, if you're new here, say hello, do all those wonderful things to subscribe to the community, to join our community, whether you are joining our private community, our paid communities, or our free communities. I have options for everyone, wherever you are in your spiritual journey, and I'm so glad you're here. So we're just going to take a look at a few of the astrological and cosmic influences, because, like anything else, what's going on in the world, I mean, I talked about, go back in August and even go back a few months later, it's really an invitation to new. We have done a lot of hard, heavy work in these last few years. God knows it's been a heavy load. I hear from you, the community, from my client, that this is a lot, and I definitely get it. So Pisces, we start the month September 7th with a Pisces full moon. This is all about emotional release, spiritual clarity, deep dreams, intuitive downloads. Pisces is a water energy. Expect heightened sensitivity. Perfect time for journaling, meditation, detoxing, energy clearing. And speaking of that, I will link a video below my series, my free chakra challenge series. We started with the root, sacral, and solar, and then the other chakras will move into the paid community. I believe it's $1.99 a month. So there are specific videos, meditations, practices, guidance that is for you, the Soul Healers community. So go and check that out. This full moon is a full lunar eclipse as well. This is the start of the eclipse season too. How could we forget that? And Mercury is going direct finally September 9th after it's been, the summer's been bumpy retrogrades. There were at one point 7 planets in retrograde. I mean, how can it not affect you? And if you're pretending it doesn't, or maybe you're not aware, well, now you know. So yeah, communication, technologies begin to flow again. Realignment and clarity come into focus. And I felt that. I mean, just going 3 hours away from where I was to meet up with my son, who I haven't seen in 2 years, there was so many issues with transportation, with communication, with schedules. I'm surprised we made it, but here we are. So just know that things are coming online again, if that makes sense. Maybe you've been hunkering down for a while, enjoying your summer and just forgetting about the chaos, the triggering that they are trying to do. And who are they? Well, that could be the media, the news outlets, politics, religion, science, heck, your darn family, right? So just realign, and you're going to become more crystal clear. There'll be more focus for you for this month. And it is back to school. It is back to routines. And this is the Virgo season. And Virgo is all about that. Virgo is the healer. If you're a fellow Virgo or if you know of someone, comment below. We would love to know. Would love to celebrate with you your birthday. And on the heels of that, the Virgo new moon comes on in September 21st. Do you remember the 21st month of September? Such a great song, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Man, every time I hear that song. Anyways, this is pretty amazing. I believe this is a solar eclipse coming in as well with this Virgo new moon. This is a perfect reset button. Grounding, organizing, creating new routines that support your health, your energy, and your purpose. No one else's, your purpose, okay? So the collective energy themes, let's get into this. I love this. Releasing. We are going to let go of what no longer serves you in relationships, with habits. I know I've got some. With self-talk. Oh my gosh, the self-talk. Are you talking lovingly to yourself, or are you being critical? Are you raising yourself up, or are you bringing yourself down? And organizing just means, it could mean so many things, but now that you are 3 weeks into September with the new, back to school, back to routine, back to work, you can now organize all around that. You've got to give yourself some time, and you've got to give yourself some space, and you've got to allow and have some patience with that as well. It's all going to be new. And grounding is so important. For me, grounding means prayer and meditation and journaling, getting outside every day, and yoga. Those are all fundamentals for my grounding practices that are not negotiable, because I know what happens when I don't do them. So yes, that is a reminder. So releasing, we're realigning. Number 2, we're returning to the body, to your truth, to your purpose. Yes, summer might have been very stressful for you, or maybe it was a lot of fun and you just forgot about everything and maybe everyone, and maybe a little bit of yourself too. In order to find yourself, sometimes we have to lose ourselves. So realignment is asking you to find out what's going on in your body. Find out what your truth is. Maybe it's changed, and absolutely it should change, because we are changing, we are evolving. And that's what these energy updates are all about, is just gentle reminders, or maybe it's a swift kick in the butt, right? Oh yeah, yes, or oh no, that doesn't resonate with me anymore, whatever it happens to be. And your truth and your purpose, so important. And maybe this time of summer, you can comment below that you were reminded what your truth and your purpose is. Yes? So yes, we're also going to talk number 3, compassion and clarity. September's energy is really asking us to soften with ourselves while courageously clearing what is outdated. Yeah, I mean, even my yoga practice has changed. It's different. It's not the same. I'm finding I'm doing more yin, more somatic releases, different practices. And I mean, when I started out, I wanted to have the perfect yoga poses, tree pose, even, child's pose that had to be a certain way. But I've really let go of that because I realized I'm being too perfect. And I already am, so I don't need to do anymore, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's being compassionate. And the only way you get clear, because a lot of people are like, what's my path? What's my purpose? Where am I going? I can't see anything. Perfect. Because as you walk your path, as you take the step into actions, the clarity will come along. Meaning, oh, okay, that was a misstep, no problem. Oh, no, not that. Oh, yes, this is the way. Having those conversations, right? And number 4, harvest and gratitude. Celebrate your progress, because a lot of us just like to celebrate the big stuff. And if it's not big, then there's something wrong. And it's about celebrating yourself and the small wins, whatever they are, because the small wins collectively gather for a big, huge win, right? So, and be grateful. And be grateful. This is a time of abundance, the cornucopia, as they would say. So here's some guidance for fellow empaths, healers, light workers. You may feel more sensitive to collective emotions, and it's so important to ground yourself. Please ground yourself daily and maybe multiple times a day. And there will be more shocking truths coming out, more revelations, more things that were buried are now going to be released, whatever that is. I don't get much into politics and all of that, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. The climate as well. Talked about earthquakes. We talked about climate events. We've talked about how things are happening and people are learning they have to come together collectively in order to solve these problems together, right? So yes, grounding daily. Simplify. You are being called to simplify. Less doing and more being in alignment. What used to work before might not be working. And if you're feeling that pushback, maybe there's a lot of resistance, it's a time to get back into alignment and simplify. And even myself, like after a whirlwind trip with my son for 4 days, 3 hours there, 3 hours back, I found myself like, oh, I need to do something, like yesterday. I'm like, no, you don't need to do anything because you had just a crazy time getting to where you were and now you're here. It's relaxed time. And so I fully relaxed because I'm being prepared to do this video and a bunch of others, right? So it's really important. You can't just keep pushing and pushing and doing it. No, we don't want burnout. And burnout also is not just, not taking rest and deep rest. It's also doing things that go against your true calling, who you are at a soul level. And also notice where your energetic leaks are happening. Here we go again. Too much giving, overthinking, overanalyzing, carrying other burdens. You don't need to. It's not your job to carry other people's burdens. You are not a servant. Yes, we are in altruism, which is to be in service of others with boundaries and taking care of yourself. Yes. This is your chance to lovingly close the loops that maybe you're picking this up faster. You're noticing. You're not getting into debates or arguments, or you're lovingly saying, let's circle back. Right now, this is not a good time to discuss this, but I would love to discuss this. So here's some rituals and some practices for September, because September. I love fall. I don't know about you, but it's my favorite season. Comment below what your favorite season is. I would love to know. So here is a release ritual. Write down what you're letting go of, burn or bury the list during the full moon. Daily grounding, 5 minutes of barefoot walking. Get into the grass, get into the dirt, get into the leaves, the crunchy leaves. Qigong, breath work. Here's a beautiful affirmation for September. I lovingly release what no longer serves me. I am aligned with my highest truth. And I want to bring in also a spirit animal, and I've been seeing a lot of this over the last couple weeks. The dragonfly. The dragonfly is an ancient messenger. It's about childlike wonder, flitting here and flitting there, flying, alignment. Go look it up and see if there's anything that resonates for you for the September spirit animal of the dragonfly. Another journaling prompt here. Where am I out of alignment with my soul? Where am I out of alignment with my soul? And what small shifts can I make now to realign? Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much for being here. September is here. September is a sacred pause, a chance to release, reset, and realign before stepping into the next season of your life. This is all new. We've done the work. We're letting go of the old. Accept that the new is who you are right now. New love, new life, new breath, new movement, new era. Trust the endings, welcome the clarity, and prepare your heart for the new beginnings already on the way. If you're ready to go deeper, join me for spirit parties, clarity code, soul healers method, and I've got a bunch of other things I will link below for you. So I thank you so much for being here. I love you. And I would also like to pull a card for you for the collective for the month from my deck, the Empath's Journey, a 44 card deck with guidebook. I'll link that all below. And as we move into this month of September, what do we need to know at this time? What are the messages? What is the guidance from Spirit, from the collective, from our guides, our angels, our loved ones? What do we need to take into this month of September? And I'm just going to, we're bringing in the spirit of hummingbird spirit, eternal afterlife. Number 28, 2 and 8 reduces to 1, which is all about new beginnings. New beginnings. The hummingbird, is it 28? No, sorry, it's 38. Oh my gosh. Looking at the number in the camera. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is done in real time. There's no fancy editing going on here. So it's basically asking if you're long overdue for a little time for yourself, me time, pampering time. Is it time you viewed the world from a new perspective? Hummingbird teaches you to celebrate all the blessings in your life, showing you how to open your heart and mind, being flexible, being present, lighthearted, joy. And, you know, the hummingbird travels great distances without rest. But when it's ready to rest, it's giving you strength to rest. And 38 is 11. Again, this is still new beginnings. It also reduces to 2, which is about balance. So new beginnings and balance. Hummingbird in the shamanic world is the divine feminine as well. So tapping more into loving yourself, loving others, enjoying the sweet nectar of life. Yes. Enjoying the flowers, just being your beautiful self. I hope you enjoyed that card and these messages. If this really resonates with you, please comment below. Do all those wonderful things to support this community and others. And I look forward to seeing you next month. Take care. Namaste. The light in me greets the light in you. Take care.